The referee then for this first league game of the season, August the 6th, 2016, is Martin Woods. He checks his stopwatch. And here we go, the start of a brand new season. What will the next 8 months have in store for us? One thing is for sure, it's never dull following Telford and navy blue socks. Here's Josh Wilson to the feet of Fowler. Scuffs his pass, intercepted by Baker, but that's a good tackle by Fowler again. Square ball into Hibbert. They've got Reynolds away to his left, and a bad challenge there on Hibbert. Straight away from the Fylde centre-back in Dominic Collins. Josh Wilson against his former team Fylde. Will he take it to Fowler? Looks to bend it in. Hits the wall. The two centre-backs in Preston and Haven. Two holding midfielders as we break off as Reynolds shoots. A good diving save by Taylor. Looks like Ray and Williams will play as holding midfielders.
Really, isn't it? Really high tempo, high octane start. They've come out of the traps quickly, put in Fylde under pressure, playing high up the pitch. Good to see. Excellent
start from Rob Smith's side, shielding their eyes from the sun. Here's Hibbert with his back to goal, to Fowler. Dinks it in. Super ball for Campion to run onto, and that's what we mean. Fowler has a very, very good footballing brain. Game away when they went on that terrific run to stay up last season. Lovely cross from him here. Deep ball into the far post from left to right, kept in by Reynolds. Back to goal. The 19-year-old joining from Wrexham. Good ball by Ray. Shoots, saved. And it's parried away by Taylor. Lovely shot from Jack Ray. The loose ball into the centre circle. Samuels has his shirt pulled. And he concedes a free kick here. That was a foul. I can see that what Dwayne Samuels is saying, that initially Daniels did pull Samuels' shirt, but both players continued, and then Samuels, instead of Daniels getting past him, Samuels decided, I've got to make something.
Yeah, he's a bit fortunate.
No, well, Fylde had one with the early Telford free kick as well, the foul on Hibbert, so I think the referee may go into his book next time. Free kick's taken though, and it's glanced back in. Daniels then with a heavy cross. And Steve Humbles and Nick Southall here for BBC Radio Shropshire. The coming together of Haven and Dixon. Dixon making a break down the left channel. And Haven will get a yellow card. I do think that is soft.
Very, very soft.
And it felt to me like it was a coming together, Steve.
Well, I didn't see an awful lot in that, and I can't believe he's gone to his pocket. To think he didn't book Dwayne Samuels for that cynical challenge 5 minutes ago, which for me was far more of a yellow card than that one.
Boston 0, Stalybridge 1. Here's a free kick now for Fylde. Hits the wall. Comes back out to Rowe. Flashes it wide. And now here's Langley, the captain, through the centre circle of a split mid defence. A chance now out to the left-hand side. They could have wasted it here. Daniels onto his left foot, trying to get a right-footed shot in, takes a deflection, and wasn't kept in by Montgomery.
String of corner kicks that they haven't been able to capitalise on, but they do have another one here.
Another corner here for Fylde. The pressure on the Telford defence now after the first 10 minutes or so were dominated by the Bucks. Still a shooting chance in there, cleared off the line by Williams. Good clearance, it was Langley's shot, and cleared there by Williams on the line. You'll find the link to our commentary there. Now Fylde have the ball into the Telford box. Kept in play. Back in to Baker. Bond with the shot. Blocked by Wilson, the former Fylde man, keen to impress in front of his former employers. 7 to go until half-time, still 0-0 here at the Buckshead. Our first of 40-odd live games for you this season. Wilson, back in, up towards Hibbert. Collins just got there ahead of him, but he still has the ball. Now he takes it down the right. He's run out of room. It's half-time in the Shrewsbury game. But there we go, half-time here. And it is 0-0, a very good first half. Steve, your thoughts? Is ready. Live second half coverage here on BBC Radio Shropshire, on DAB and online, and straight from kickoff. Telford kick it out for a goal kick away. So Telford have Montgomery in goal. Defence, Samuels, Haven, who's on a yellow card, Preston and Campion. Two holding midfielders, Ray and Williams, three in front of those. Fowler down the centre, Reynolds starting off on the left, Wilson over on the right, although that switches, and Hibbert, the lone striker. Fylde attacking, Rowe back to goal, shoots, and a super goal. Rowe had his back to goal and 25 yards out, beats James Montgomery away to his right. And within the first minute or so of this second half, the best start for the side, tipped to go on and win the league title, but gifted too much room. Good strike, Steve, but surely you've got to close him down in that area.
Plenty if they're going to come back from this.
I think they have got plenty of character at Telford and plenty of ability too. But they are a goal behind here within the first couple of minutes of this second half. Williams with the free kick. Haven heads it down and over from Preston. Just 4 yards away from goal, and he should have equalised straight away. And he looks up into the skies. And that's just natural.
Deep, aren't they, though, at the moment? Very deep. And they need to get back to what they were doing so well in that first 15-20 minutes of the game. Press them higher up the pitch. Push an extra 10 yards further forward. Don't give them the time on the ball. Good
crossfield ball by Campion. Headed down by Hibbert. Reynolds looking for placement. Bends it wide. That was close, though, for being an equaliser for Reynolds, who's looked excellent on his debut so far in this game. Campion gets there ahead of Hughes. And Campion now goes on a run down that left channel. He gets a push in the back by Holmes, and it will be a free kick. And I think Holmes wasn't complaining to the referee, he was complaining to Hughes that he allowed Campion to venture that far forward.
Yeah, well, it's a good position for the free kick, and Telford will want somebody to make something happen here, won't they? We've got Fowler and Wilson over the ball. It's ideally suited, you would think, for a right footer from this particular angle. Goalkeeper Rhys Taylor certainly looks concerned. He's sorting out his wall, as goalkeepers always do at this point, but yeah, Telford could desperately do with something here, couldn't they, just to give them a little bit of a lift. It's been flat from the home side in the opening 15.
5 in the wall, it's Wilson, shoots. He skies it. It's a bit of a howler there from Wilson.
Make something happen.
1-0 down. Fowler free kick, headed over by Hibbert. Ran onto it, glancing header. Not a bad attempt from Hibbert. I think probably would have liked a bit more pace on the ball. Fowler caught late in midfield by Baker. Wasn't deliberate, but a telling off, and free kick just outside the centre circle. It's going to be Williams to take it quickly to Fowler. Chips it in for Preston, misses it. Two chances for Dan Preston in this second half. Good hold-up play by Dixon, out to Rowe. Rowe's cross in. Haven does well to head it clear. There were two players waiting, lurking on the edge of the Telford box, but he got it past them. Down the right wing. Good curling ball there from Williams. Kept in by Pearce, who's looked good since coming on. Evans, who's been straight into the game as well. Takes on the defender, gets past him. He's pulled down. It's a free kick there, just outside the area. Excellent, shielding their eyes from the sun that's come back out. Flat ball in, comes off a Fylde man at that near post. Oh, and Evans has kicked it out for a throw. He should have used his head there and should have thought, well, it's come off a Fylde man as well on the verdict with Adam between 5 and 6, 81333. Start your text with the word Shrops. Shrewsbury 1-0 down at home against MK Dons. Good ball by Monaghan. Ball's crossed in and Taylor dives low to his right. That was good from Telford. But it's picked up by Baker and cleared by Dixon back into the Telford half. Ray tries to keep it alive. Back to Campion. Campion does well there. 15 seconds to go. They've got to get it forward. Williams, it's a good ball. This will be the last chance now. Piers beaten in the air by Collins. And the referee looks down at his watch again. Super challenge swooping in there by Haven. Out to the right wing to Samuels. But the referee's given Telford a bit more time here. And the ball goes out for a throw-in. They've got to take it quickly, though. Samuels now to chuck this one in as far as he can. Waiting in there is Preston. Haven. It's back to Williams. Curled in. Headed away by Collins. Here's Ray on the half volley. Doesn't get it forward. And that will be it. Telford on the way to a defeat on the opening day of the season here. I'm still not quite sure where all this time is coming from, but we're not complaining from Telford's point of view. But there we go. The whistle does go. And disappointment that they have lost, but plenty of positives with that performance today from AFC Telford United. And they are unlucky not to have got a point here. I think there is plenty of positives to take away into the game against FC United.